Hello, hello, and welcome back everyone to the Dyson Sphere program. We are here in our new system, MechBuddha, where we have been building ourselves like a proper mall, doing it right. So, where is it? Here. So today we're continuing building more, stuff. I'm going to start off by doing a little bit more. Actually, I'll wait for that last 300 to get in. There it is. Yoink. Let's do some more paving. How far around did we get? Looks like we've done this 1/8 of the planet. Where's next? Oh, we've done this one as well. Here we go. See if I can fly a little straighter. Okay, and there we're back around to where we started. So now it's just filling in. This will be so satisfying once it's done. Whoop. Yeah, we're hiding veins. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So, just to recall, this planet is not going to be a resource planet. This is okay. I'm out. Let's use that last one, and then you. Yoink. Yes, not a resource planet. We are only building on this planet. I doubt we'll be able to finish this entire 1/8, but we'll get as far as we can. Getting a nice amount of soil as well. Lovely. Okay, and damn it, I've left a hole. There we go. Alright, so back over here, let's have a quick stock take of what we've got so far. So I've got magnets and copper, plates, silicon, graphite, stone brick. I keep wanting to call this plastic, but it's not. It just looks like the Factorio plastic. But no, that's titanium, glass, blue, red, and green motors are over on the other side over there. Steel, diamonds, gears, and coils. Okay, so what other intermediates do we need? We need these things. So we need prisms. So they're made from glass. They are made 1 per second. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to go about doing that in a sort of symmetrical way. In any case, I'm going to go round to the next meridian. That's not the button I wanted. There we go. Where is it? Here it is. So you live there, and another one lives there. Okay. Let's start with this one. And what are we doing? Prisms, that's right. Can we do... what else are prisms used for? Those guys. Do we need them? Yes, they're used in the ray receivers. Okay. Okay, well let's see. So to get this in, we need glass, and we'll be outputting prisms, and they're made in an assembler. So to get a belt of them, they are made, what was it, 2 in 2 seconds. So each machine makes 1 per second, so if I have 30 machines, I have 30 per second. Alright, let's see what we can do with that then. So if I have a return belt coming in there, I think I can do this pretty... yeah, I can do this pretty symmetrically actually. So I'll have machines there and there making prisms. Copy paste, and all I need to do is bring out some glass there. Each row of these wants 3 prisms in 2 seconds times 15, so it wants 1.5 prisms per second times 15. So 1.5 times 15 is less than 30. So okay, so yeah, that works on a single belt. Okay. How far does this need to go? 15 of these machines. Let's see how far that takes us. Let's get ourselves a god mode. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. How did I pick that up? I have no idea. Okay, and the return line in the middle. And another output line. That went one too far. And then everybody's favourite bit. Sorters. Took your sweet time with that one. And back on the other side. And a bit of power. Right, so, okay, you'll need power there actually. And then Yeah, let's just start there. Does that get all of them? Yes. Wonderful. Okay, so nothing flashing yellow. Okay, that's all red. Good. Then I just need the long range ones. And there, one in the middle. Come over this way a bit further. One there. One on this line. And this bit here. Yeah. Okay. That should be that powered up. Then all I need to do is give it some of them. Did I give the other ones long-range vessels as well? I did. Oh no, you need long-range vessels. What about these ones? No, yeah, you need the long-range ones as well. You need the long-range ones. The ones that don't have a remote demand. Did I give you long-range vessels? I did. But I shouldn't have. Let's take you out. Okay, that one's got a remote demand for iron. Yeah, so I'll leave that with long-range vessels. Okay. Then to actually get that going, all I need to do is... Let's go a bit faster around here, please. There we go. Set the glass. So, remote storage. Because everything's staying on this planet. Set that to local demand. And that'll get us some prisms. Right, prisms were used in these guys with coils to make plasma exciters. Plasma exciters are used in buildings, which is what malls are for. So we're definitely doing that. And you know what? I think I might just do that on the other side. So if I also give you coils and plasma exciters, okay, let's have a look at this. So that is made in 2 seconds, so I need 60 machines for this one. Okay, I'm going to need quite a lot of coils though. So maybe I can do 4 rows of 15. That might work. Let's see how I can figure that. So, okay, so if we have a return line in the middle with a row of these on either side, with I'm going to leave that as none for now, but that will be prisms, as will that one. Then I need coils there and coils there. Then let's get this set up now before I forget. Plasma exciters, copy, paste. Another 2 of them with return lines. And I think I need... Let's see. If I have 15 of these in a row, in 2 seconds I'm going to use 15 times 4, which is 60. Yeah. So 30 per second. So each row uses an entire belt of coils. So I need another belt of coils coming out here in order for the throughput. like that. Okay, 15 of these along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And again. And again. And again. Extend the belts. So you go down to there, you come up to there, you come down to there, you come up to there. Oh, have I got that the right way around? No, they're both going that way. You go up there, you both come down. You come down, you go up. Alright, let's go stand vaguely in the middle and get some sorters on this. Also have a quick look. Yeah, that looks like a full belt of prisms to me. Marvellous. Okay, so this is input, input. Yeah, let's... Actually, I'm going to do this like this. So that's input, output. And I'm almost certainly going to run out of sorters, so let's get another batch of them in. Let's get another 1,000 remote demand. Okay, another 1,200 because they come in 300s. Okay, this one here. We get prisms from there. Then we get prisms from there, coils from there. Have I got that the right way around? Coils are on the left-hand belt. I do not have that the right way around. Because of course I don't. That would be far too nice. Okay. So this one is already getting us coils from over there. So really I should have these two belts reversed actually. Yeah, okay. I'll reverse those two belts. So what I had was actually correct then. So you get your prisms from that line, you get prisms from that line, and you get coils from that line. Oh, have I already done that one? Yes, I just need... Oh. I'm not sure which way around those go, so let's just redo them. No. There. Like that. Okay, these are all outputs here. Okay, and then on this side, again, I'll reverse them. So coils are on the left. Oh, thank you, autosave. So you need coils and prisms. You just need prisms because you get your coils from the other side. Lack of item. Oh, yeah. Okay. Have these arrived yet? Yes, they have. Clear and reset. Okay, and then need a bit more light. Okay, this is the output belt. So we've got output, input, input, output. Okay, some power. Starting to run short on these guys as well, actually. Around here as well. Okay, I'll need to run some down the middle. Does that get everything? I'm not seeing flashing. Okay. Right, so this one here is prisms, as is that one. Prisms not being delivered, but just being crafted on the other side. Except wrong. Not prisms, because I swapped those two. That is coils, that is coils. That is prisms. This is prisms. Come on. So I need to go and repair that bit of damage. There we go. I should just be able to... Oh, it's full. Never mind then. Then all I need to do is demand in some coils. Only 40 are on the way? Really? Coils are made over here. I've got a full belt. Oh, they're just all being used for other things at the moment. Alright. They'll get there eventually. Right, so we've got the plasma exciters now. What else do we need? So let's look at the buildings. Okay, we've got everything we need for that. We now have... Or once we have the Tesla towers, we'll have everything we need for that. Once we have the power towers, we'll still need the frames. Okay, we've got silicon. Titanium alloy needs sulfuric acid. I'll have to make sulfuric acid. It's oil, stone and water. Stone and water is easy. I'd like to do as little oil processing as possible. There wasn't sulfuric acid in this system, was there? No. That's a shame. Okay, so sulfuric acid. Let's see. The nanotubes we could get from Spinoform, but I think, yeah, we don't have Spinoform in this system either, so we'll get it from graphene. Graphene we can get from fire ice, which we do have in this system. Oh, I just realised also I'm not doing any technology. Does that mean... Yeah, we've done all of the actual tech now, apart from more Dyson sphere size stuff. Any good upgrades we could get? Right, right, infinite mech. Okay, I don't have them. Faster move speed. Inventory capacity is always nice. More drones means faster building. And that needs the white one. Faster drones also means faster building. That needs the white one. Solar cell life will give us more power. I'm not using vertical construction yet, but we'll get there. That one's fine. Faster logistics, that helps move things around a bit faster. Carrier capacity I'm less concerned about. Vanes utilization is always a good one to get. Faster research speed, why not? And then... yeah, let us move around a bit faster. And I think that's my queue full, isn't it? Yes, queue full. Okay, so we're doing science. Back to this then. Okay. I will want those as well. I don't think I need accumulators actually. Oh no, I do need accumulators for... Ooh, my mouse has stopped working. Oh, we're back. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, we need accumulators for these guys, the orbital collectors. Alright. Alright, I've got everything. Circuits. Circuits is definitely something we need. Copper and iron. Too easy. Okay, so you'll be iron, you'll be copper, and we'll be outputting circuits. And what's the ratios there? So 1 copper gives us 1 circuit, so I don't need any more than 1 belt of either, and they are made 2 per second, so to get 30 per second I need 15 machines in total. I think what I will do here is have a return line, an output line of iron, no, an output line of copper on this side. I'll have my machine there and iron coming out there. You're not making prisms, you're making circuits. So yeah, just 15 of these machines right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, I'm not even sure I will need power on both sides for this. I think that will overlap nicely. Let's just get the sorters in. So that's an input, an output, and an input, like that. Come down this way a bit, get these ones done. And inputs on this side. Already done that one. Okay, one check for flashing yellow. Okay, we're good. Right. And local demand, and some ships. Okay, apparently all of our iron is being used, but that will work through eventually. Okay, we've got a few hundred of them. Whatever comes in is being used pretty much immediately, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, so these ones are basically the level 2 circuits. And we need to make these for that. So that's copper and silicon to make them. And then circuits to make them. So let's do processors here as well. I have a horrible suspicion I'm going to end up wanting to move that over a bit. Nonetheless, we've got some iron coming in, just not very much. But we're making circuits now, at least. I really do want to move that over. Okay, what do these guys need? Copper and silicon. So I need 1 belt of copper, 2 belts of silicon for that. That's inconvenient. I really want to move this over. Oh god. Fine. Right, hold that, hold that, hold them. Okay, so doing this all at once then, what I'm going to do is have a belt of copper come out there. That's going to be my return line. I'll have my machine there. And then my iron belt coming out there. That's the same as it was before, but you are making circuits. There we go. Then what we're going to do is have another belt. No, actually, not another belt. We're going to have a belt of silicon, which I need to bring in here. And also need to supply them. Actually, do I need to supply them? These, as far as I know, are only used for processors. The processor uses 2 of them. Okay, before I get too far into this build, let's have a bit of a think. So if I had a machine like this, building processors. The processors need an outline like that, and they need an inline for the circuits. In fact, I think I need to have 2 inlines. That. Actually, no. Let's not do that just yet. If I then put a machine there and a machine there, these ones making the crystalline components, there. They keep moving around on whichever menu it's on. So they can feed directly in. So that makes 1 every 2 seconds. This needs 2 every 3 seconds. So no, that ratio doesn't quite fit. Well, essentially what I was thinking is bring silicon out here, like that. Have a copper line, another copper line that is, come around there. So what is it you need? 2 silicon lines, 1 copper line. Okay, so we can have another silicon line there, and then our return line there. But there's no point feeding that into logistics. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. Right, so how many of those do I need? Crystalline components are made in 2 seconds, so that would actually need to be 60 machines long. That's a lot of machines. This one only needs to be 15 long. I can make it 30 long without an issue, so... maybe... Okay, let's just assume I'm making circuits for now. If I have this be another silicon line out... then I've got copper, silicon, one of those machines. You being more silicon again. Then my return line of microcrystalline components. Okay, so that's actually pretty symmetrical. I like that. Except you don't actually go in there. Okay. So then, can I get circuits here as well? And it's not the most symmetric thing in the world. What would it look like if I bumped it over, maybe? Because actually, he is pretty symmetrical belt-wise. I've just got one more belt on that side. So if I bumped everything over to the left by 3, let's try that. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3. You now come out to there. You now come down. No, you don't. You are there. You come down there. Okay, then what have we got here? Silicon. Copper. More silicon. Then a machine there. Then silicon. Special output line. No, that's a return line there. And copper. Circuit machine. Iron. Okay, that looks much better, I think. So then I have 15 in this row, 30 in each of those rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I've got 60 of these machines at 1 craft every 2 seconds. That gives me my full belt's worth. Okay, let's extend the belts down. So you come down that far. You come down that far. The next one's a return line. You come down all the way to there. Right, this is a special one, which I will come back to. These 4 belts come all the way down. Oh, lack of item. Okay. Can you bring me some belts, please? Yeah, 4,000. No, 4,200, because that's how that works. If I do say so myself, that was a good cup of tea. Okay, there's not much more I can do until those belts arrive. You can't ghost belts in this game. Are they belts arriving? Could very well be. Although they might also not be. Oh, here's something coming in from Chew, which is promising. Yeah, these are my belts. Marvelous. 2 more ships? Okay, that's just all I've got to work with apparently. Let's take them. I'll leave that requesting because I will definitely need more belts. Right, you come down to there. You come down to there. Really? Come down to there. Then on this side, we have one more input lane of silicon, which comes down to there. And then this special output line, which I said I would come back to later, comes down to there. And we'll wrap it around. That's too far. And you'll connect up there. Okay. I'll do some wandering around, help the bots build this a little bit faster, hopefully. Okay, then we'll get the sorters in and get this switched on. Right. Yeah, so I actually don't need them there because they are not going back in. Right, sorters. Right, so on this side everything is just an input. That's easy. I want to be standing about there if I can. Okay, then on this side we've got copper in, circuits out. Okay. Then on this side, we've got, what's that, silicon in, components out. That is not correct. Why can't I delete that? There we go. I keep doing that. Okay, and then coming up here we've got silicon in, copper in. Does that make sense? Yeah, so each row of machines has one belt of silicon going into it, one belt of... Sorry, two belts of silicon, one belt of copper. Yeah, I've overbuilt this, I think. Oh well. I'm not tearing it up again. Yeah, I think they should actually be able to share the copper with the line of crystalline component manufacturers on the left. Okay, and then here we've got silicon in, copper in. That is really shiny copper. Okay, and then on this side we've got silicon in, components out. What's that? Construction drones can now perform more construction tasks at once. Is that right? Silicon in, components out. Okay, let's get some power here. I'm gonna need more of these pretty soon as well. Okay, let those go in, see where... Okay, so we're starting to make circuits, that's good. Okay, and I need extra ones there. Probably there. And there. And there's one more there. Is that everything powered? No, I'm missing a single one in there and a couple at the end. Right, so I'll just sneak spare ones in there and there. That should get everything powered. Okay, then to turn those on, all I need to do is just request in some silicon. should be easy enough. Right. Then over on the other side, this should be, in theory, a full belt of crystalline components. Now that's all we've got to work with, so we can at most make half a belt of processors, but I'm okay with that. So to make 15 processors per second, well, to make one processor per second we would need 3 machines, so we need 15 times 3, so we need 45 machines. How should we do this? So, oh, looks like we need more of those as well. Okay, well let's... that's a little worrying. The fact that nothing's on the way either. Okay, well we'll take what we've got. Let's bring in some of these as well. They only stack to 50, don't they? Let's bring in just one of them. By one I mean one ship's worth. Okay, so see, if I have 3 rows of 15, something like that, what we can do is have input, output, input, 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 output, like that. It's almost symmetrical. This one here has access to 2 inputs and an output. On processors, that's all it needs. This one has input, input, output. This one has input. One of those is an output. I think the outer line was the output. Yeah, so input, input, output. Then I've got 1 belt of crystalline components. I can pull out a belt of circuits from the machine, from the logistics station. And that will be half a belt of crystalline components going in. I need to move this all back a little bit, unfortunately. Not the end of the world. Just means it won't quite line up with that one over there, but that's fine. So let's say I can make that the circuit one actually. I won't turn it on just yet. Okay, let me get 15 of these down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So if I have the circuits come in there, okay, I'm going to need these to cross over. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a similar kind of trick to as I did with the crystalline components and have a belt squeeze around the back. Like that. And then this belt, which will have the crystalline components themselves on it, there. Basically, I need to bring that there. I'm going to use a little trick for this, I think. If I've got the space for it. pop that there. Come down a bit closer so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so that is going to come in there and out to there. This one's going to come out a bit further apparently. Go in there, then continue up this way to there. I'll do the same trick again actually with the outputs. So these two lines this is an output line. Whoops. That's going to come this way into there, out there, and then should be able to connect up there. Okay, then to stop those splitters actually splitting, we can set some priorities. Okay, so this line here is crystalline components. So what I do is say output that way, crystalline components, and then this one output that way, crystalline components. So the crystalline components will be filtered this way to the left, filtered this way up, and everything else will follow, and it just lets you cross belts over without having to actually lift them up or down. So let's get the rest of these machines in. Have these arrived yet? Yes, they have. Thank you. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 times 3 is 45. 45 divided by 3 seconds is 15 per second. Okay, so sorters. Okay, we've got an input and an output there. Let's just do the inputs on this side first. Okay, then on this one, we've got an output, and an input. And an input. Yeah, they're both outputting onto this line, they're both taking from that line. That makes sense, okay? I have a feeling I just did that wrong. I don't trust any of what I just did, so I'm going to redo it. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. It's quite dark here. Okay, well, it's not dark up here. Sorters, okay. So they both take in from that line, and they both output to that line. So that's an output, that's an input, that's an output, that's an input. Output, output, input, input. There we go, I think I found the flow now. Okay. This line here is just an input to both of them. And then on this side we have input, output. It's probably not the simplest or easiest to understand build I've ever made, but it's pretty symmetrical considering. And I think it's pretty neat. Okay, let's get some power up here. Okay, I believe that should power everything. I'm not seeing any yellow flashing. Okay, so then to actually turn this on, we plug in the crystalline components and the circuits. Nothing will switch on immediately because they're approaching from opposite sides. You can see that they continue straight on, and then the circuits continue straight on. And then the processes that come out of there continue straight on. And then they feed back into there, where we should be getting approximately 15 per second. Okay, crystalline components have made it to the end. Circuits aren't quite making it to the end. Oh, nearly. There we go. We've had circuits make it to the end, and yeah, everything is working. Marvelous. Let's celebrate with a little bit more foundationing. Yoink. This is easier if I come out of God mode for this. Thank you, autosave. And one more. Oop. Yoink. And this should let us finish this 8th, I think. And voila! Let's have a look at that from space. Half the planet now is covered in our foundations. Very nice. Half to go, I guess. Let's use up what foundations we do have covering like these reserves and any more oceans we find. Oh, we ran out. Okay, let's just... There we go. Alright, what next? Okay, so we've got processors. Got the quantum chips that we do need for some of the more advanced buildings, as well as the carrier rockets, but that'll be a separate thing. They also need the titanium glass, which needs the Casimir crystals, which needs the titanium crystals. So, titanium crystal build? Okay. Yeah, let's do a titanium crystal build. Okay. So, where do I want to do this is the next question. Over here. Of course it's dark, and of course I missed an ocean. There you go. So you live there and you live there. Okay, titanium crystals. We are doing it with organic crystals and titanium, both of which we have in the system. Now, organic crystals are not on this planet, but I am mining them elsewhere in the solar system, so I just remote request them without supplying warpers. And titanium bars we're making here. Then I just supply them. Should be easy, he said. Okay, they're made in an assembler in 4 seconds, so to make a belt worth of this, I need a lot of machines. It's 120. Okay, well I've got the machines. If I do 4 rows of 30... where is it there? Okay. So if I put a return belt there with titanium bars there, titanium bars there, and then machines. Then organic crystals there. Organic crystals there. Okay, construction drones are flying faster. Nice. Maybe slightly noticeably. Then... how do I want to do this? Titanium bars again, because this needs a lot of titanium, these things. A machine there. titanium bars again over here. I set that to the wrong filter. You should be titanium. There you go. So you've got 4 titanium, 2 organic crystals coming in, which is plenty. We only need 3 titanium, 1 organic crystal. I do need more foundations. Has any arrived yet? Yes. Let's just take some. That'll do. I just need to cover over that. There we go. Alright, let's make this 15 long. 1. Actually, let's set that to the recipe first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then this outer belt will be an output belt that comes all the way down here. Across and up the middle. Similarly, we'll do the same sort of thing over here. Alright, I'll stand somewhere vaguely in the middle. I'll set myself to God mode. And let's build. Apparently I copied the wrong machines when I'm building these, which is unfortunate. Okay, I think all of the recipes are set. Okay, inserters. Right, so that's input, input, output. Yes. Okay, and these ones here, they have input from this side, input there, and output to the middle. Okay, these ones here are mirrored. So it's input from there, output to the middle. Okay, and then these ones over here are input, input, output. Okay, power. Alright, so let's get power. Actually, I'll start on that line there. Okay, and I'll want power there and there, with a long one in the middle and a long one on the equator there. Okay, still need some in the middle. Will that cover everything? Looks like it to me. Right, so then back up here, just need to come to here and remote storage, I'm not sending them anywhere else. Remote storage, I'm not sending them anywhere else. Local storage. And then remote demand, local demand. We should see ourselves getting some titanium crystals. Where's the titanium coming from? Pretty much the other side of the planet, to be honest. Oh, there comes the titanium. That should filter down into the 4 lines. Nice, nice. And here comes the organic crystal. At least I assume that's what the green is. Oh. What I should do is actually give you some drones. So you can have them. You can also have them, so you can actually go and fetch your own organic crystals if you need it. Did I give you drones? Yes, I did. Okay, here comes the organic crystals, so we should start making titanium crystals. Very nice. And this should, in theory, be a full belt once everything switches on. Everything has switched on. Did I mess up a calculation? That's not a full belt. That's half a belt. 4 seconds. I've got 4 times 15. I did mess up. I've got exactly half of what I need. I don't need 4 times 15. I need 4 times 30. Okay, so that would be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That needs to go to there. Could I have built that any closer? I'm not sure I could, actually. Okay, so temporarily at least I can actually leave that belt there. Okay. Well, at least that means that what I've done so far can keep running while I build the rest of this. Those flying in front of me are starting to make me almost nauseous, actually. I thought it filled the belts up very quickly. Alright. Yeah, I have not been checking chat, so I have no idea how long ago you said that, Epoch. But yes, 4x30, not 4x15. Thank you. And more sorters. Right, so what was this line? This was input, output, and another input. Okay, and then this one is input, output, input. Okay, and then this one is input, output, input. a gross feeling I've done some of these wrong. Fortunately, until it has power, there's no indication as to which direction one of those sorters goes. This is no reason I can't put power in now. Oh, more solar sail life. Nice, nice. Oh, I'm out of Tesla towers. You. Gimme. Alright, 300. Okay, now we get 600. It's actually the ones in the middle I need to figure out. Ugh. Alright, well let's continue with the sorters while we wait for the power to come. Right, so these ones here are just input, output, and an input from there. Okay, just wait for the power to arrive. So that will be coming from Chew. Oh, has it already arrived? Ah, no, it must be these two. That is not going where I expected. That's coming to pick up accumulators, isn't it? God damn it, what about that other one? This one. No, that's heading off to the pole as well. Oh, they're already here. Fine by me. Okay. Okay, it looks as though those sorters are correct. Thank you, autosave. Alright, let's plug this in and have a look at it. So, you now go to there. You go to there. You go to there. Come on. There. You go to there. You go to there. That could cause an issue. I have a feeling that sent a titanium crystal where it wasn't supposed to go. We'll go look for that in a minute. You need to go to there first. Okay. Now if I did that wrong, there'll be a titanium crystal sitting on this belt here. Yep. Just the one. Okay. So, not much titanium's getting through. Ah, Okay, titanium is a limiting factor, apparently. I'm more comfortable with the numbers now, at least. Alright. So, I think the next thing I want to work on is graphene. Let me have a quick look at titanium, because that should be doing alright. No. Got plenty of titanium. Is it just we're not smelting it for... I suppose we're only smelting 30 per second, and we're trying to actually use 90 per second, so yeah, that's not going to go well until it backs up. Okay. We can always add more smelting in later, though. Right, wrong button. Ooh, we need some more fuel pretty soon. Good wrong button. Okay, so these ones here, they're made in chemical facilities though, and I do not have chemical plants on me. I don't even think I'm making them back at base. I've got all the stuff I need to make a chemical plant here though. In fact, I could already automate the production of chemical plants. But I'm doing buildings last. I'm doing all the intermediate stuff first. Okay. That would also give us hydrogen to deal with. Hydrogen is just eaten by Casimir crystals. In fact, I think hydrogen is going to be a very limiting factor for Casimir crystals. What else are these used for? Yellow cubes. Okay, I don't care about yellow cubes at the moment. Now, these optical grating crystals, do I have those in this system? I do. Where do I have them? Not on planet 1. Not on planet 2. Planet 3. I'm not doing anything with Planet 3 at the moment. But it would make these guys slightly easier, I guess. I mean, I'm already making a lot of prisms. I suppose it would be a lot of stone that goes into that. So each one of these needs 2 prisms. 2 prisms needs 3 glass. 3 glass needs 6 stone. Compared to just 1 grating crystal. I suppose if I've got them in system, it's worth doing. What are they actually used for? Ray receivers, okay. Titanium glass. No. That is actually the plane filters. Where is a plane filter when it's... titanium glass and the Casimir crystal, okay. So yeah, I think graphene is definitely our next step. So I think what I'm going to do is actually head back to the Chew system. I'm going to pick up some more deuterium fuel. Have just a quick look-see, make sure everything is still working as it should be. Figure out why we had so few belts coming our way. And gather any chemical plants we can find. Okay. So what's up with these belts? You are short on these belts. You are short on green motors. Green motors are slightly short on red motors. Oh, that's an unlucky positioning of that sorter. There you go, have that. That'll help you out. Yeah, and it's just not making enough red motors. I think that's the issue there. Where else are green motors going? Into blue motors. Understandable. Mark III sorters, which are also empty. What's your problem? No Mark IIs. Your problem is no red motors. Because they're all being eaten by green motors. Okay. So I have 1,000 belts left there, plus whatever I've got on me. Minimal sorters, okay. And what are the blue motors being eaten by? The accumulators, okay. How many accumulators do I have, do we think? Let's hop over to Chew 1, which is our power planet. See how many accumulators we've got in storage. I'm thinking I can probably stop making accumulators. I've got nearly 10,000 in storage alone. I think that will keep us going, probably at least until we can get artificial stars set up. So, back to Chew 2 then. We'll turn that off. That will ease up the usage of the blue motors. Right, so I'll leave one of them going. Well, I'll leave. How do I want to do this? I want to do this like that. Now I'll leave one of them open just in case I need a stack of accumulators for something. In fact, I'll be a little bit more clever about this. I will leave the sorters outputting, or a sorter outputting. There you go. Right, so that should fill up reasonably quickly, actually. I forgot they only stack to 20. Just help by filling up this belt. Okay, apparently that's full now. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay, so that should ease up on the usage of the blue motors now. So, will it stack to 10 or 20 in the machine? Okay, to 10 in the machine, and then over to this one, 8, 9, and a 10th one. Or I guess 10 done with an 11th ready. And this one fills up on blue motors. Okay, so that will ease the usage of blue motors. Meanwhile, so that will give us some more green motors. Meanwhile, what I'll do with the green motors is I've got some green motors also coming over here for purple box production, which goes on the most circuitous possible route into here, which is also stopped working. I'm going to unprioritize that. So can I prioritize 2 of them? I don't think I can. That's a shame. Okay. Well, I'll prioritize to the right, which goes towards the belts at the very least. I guess we need to start working on belts first at the new base, which also needs graphene anyway. Okay. Do I have anything useful or fun in here? A few more Mark II belts, I'll take them. No, they're not chemical plants. Some useful stuff at the very least. Okay, so I was hoping to find some chemical plants in there. Right. What do chemical plants need? Steel, stone, glass and circuits. I'll just grab them from the new planet, I think. So I'm not sure exactly how many chemical plants I will need just yet. I think I would like some more drones though. What's the hold up there? Engines. Green motors, naturally. Where do you even get green motors from? This belt, apparently. Which will only get there once the purple is filled up. Yeah, that's going to take forever. Okay, but red motors I believe are running full time. I'm not seeing any little yellow dots. So, yeah, it's just a case of waiting. Alright, so we'll head back to Chew 4 to find out why that is flashing red. Actually, just before I do, how is green science going over here? It's alright. I mean, they're running full time. Okay, let's go and see what's going on with the science first. Chew 4 is... this way. It is yellow science. So what's going on over here? Nothing. Oh, you know what it is? Because of the speed upgrades I did, I reckon these machines are now going much faster than the yellow science can keep up with. Fascinating. Okay, well I'm going to take a quick break, fill up my tea. When we come back, we'll head back to MiniBetrayal and continue, see if we can get some graphite and hydrogen. Oh, sorry, graphene and hydrogen from the fire ice that we've got in that system. Alright, so let's come over here, press that button. And I'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Manly voice. Alright, we are back and we've got the logistics drone and vessels flight speed upgrades, which is nice. Right, so back to MiniBetrayal, I guess. And whereabouts is that? Over this way. Onwards. Okay, MiniBetrayal 4, where are you? There. Okay, let's do a little bit more in the way of paving. I need to turn off God mode for that. Let's grab both at once. Alright, over here. Let's find the pole. And let's go this way first. Go a little bit over the line, ooh, and a little bit under the line apparently, but that will do. And we'll come this way. Out to there, and we'll come back towards the pole. Alright, let's do some colouring in. Oh, you know what I forgot to pick up from Chew? Fuel. I need to go back. God damn it. Oh, and we're out apparently. So there's the last one. How much fuel do I have? Not a lot. So let's head back now before I forget. Right. Where's Chew? This way. How much are those? They have 600 megajoules or plus 300% in a fuel chamber, so 2400 megajoules, 2.4 gigajoules, and I've got 5 of them. Okay, so I could refill my bar a couple of times with that, but it's not the best. Okay, so my fuel is mostly on Chew 1 with the power planet. There it is. Not there. Further round. Here. Can I have some of that, please? I want a bit... I would like somewhere between those two, but... oh well. Okay, you can have the rest of that back. Alright, back with... actually, before we go any further, let's charge up ourselves a little bit. I can get them closer. Okay, we just stand... Can I get all 9 of them to charge me? Get 8 of them to charge me like that. Will that one charge me as well? Yes, so I can probably put one there as well. 10. That'll do. check the Dyson sphere while we're here. Up to nearly 10,000 solar cells. Not bad at all. 356 megawatts. Okay, we're done here. Now we go back to MiniBetrayal. Which is there. Now on the way here, that's the wrong button. Yeah, on the way here, check down here. When we leave the Choose system and just go into outer space, you'll see that this becomes XYZ coordinates. There you go. So at some point, I want to find the center of the galaxy, see what's there. Probably nothing, maybe a star, I'm not sure. But I want to find out at some point. I have decided. Okay. There's number 4. Okay. I think it's one of these logistics vessels. Space navigation. Oh, I do want that. Power grid, building warnings. See, when I'm navigating in space, the sheer amount of drones I've got going backwards and forwards is getting a bit distracting. Makes it difficult to see what's what. Alright, so let's find a place in which to build... what is it we're after? Graphene from fire ice. So I think it's going to be this tower next to our titanium crystals, which are now full. Lovely. Something about this tower looks wonky. Huh. That's in the right place. Okay, so we need to collect some fire ice, and that is going to give out hydrogen and graphene. Actually, before doing any of that, we need to build some chemical plants. So I need steel, stone brick, glass, and circuits. So, I don't have many circuits. I'll take what you've got. Yeah, at the moment, all of the circuits that are going in, that full belt, is coming straight back out again because we have not yet built up enough processors. It's nearly there. Okay, steel, stone, brick, circuits, and what was the other thing we need? Glass. Okay, what's over here? Alright, so you've got some... You've got nothing I need. Okay, stone brick. I'll grab just a couple of hundred of that. Glass. Just a couple of hundred of that. And steel, I think, was over here. In that one. It occurs to me I did not actually have to fly around the planet for this, but there you go. Right. How many of these can I build? 30. I will do that. Alright, so let's just pop one of these down and have a look at what we've got. Alright, so this recipe here. So I can turn one belt of fire ice into one belt of graphene and half a belt of hydrogen. 1 per second. So I would need 30 machines to do that. Or I can turn 2 belts of fire ice into 2 belts of graphene and 1 belt of hydrogen. with 60 machines. Might do that. Okay, so if I have a return belt with fire ice coming out, no, I don't want that. I'll have 3 return belts. With a chemical plant there. Fire ice there. Another chemical plant there. Same on the other side. Fire ice again there. Another chemical plant. 2 output lines coming this way that will merge into these 3. That is what I think I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay, so first things first. That recipe. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Then I need 4 rows of 15 is 60. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That is a lot. And that fire ice is going to come all the way down there. Let's go back into God mode. Should make the next bit a bit easier. Lack of item. I only built 30. Wait, I built 30. Did I miscount? Oh no, because I've got the extra 2 up there. Right, so I need another 30. So 3 8's 24, 240 steel. I have 30, so I need another 210 steel. Okay, 240 stone as well, which I think was this one, yeah. $240 glass. Glass is, where is glass? Glass is this one. I think I actually need a fraction more glass. And 30 times 2, 60 circuits. Yeah. Got a nice big build up of circuits now. Okay, does that let me build another 30 of these? Yes, it does. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll put the belts in while I wait for those to craft. Okay, so they'll circle around the edge like that. Okay, let's get more of these in. Okay, and then sorters galore. Let's actually come up here. Thank you, autosave. Get this lot built first. Okay, so these ones have two different outputs, so I need to be a little bit more careful. So we're going to have graphene on the inner belt, hydrogen on the outer belt. Graphene, hydrogen, graphene, hydrogen, rinse, repeat. Okay, this line here is all inputs. Alright, a building range, of course. Okay, and then outputs on this side is graphene, hydrogen, hydrogen, graphene. So two hydrogen. Yeah, the hydrogens go to the middle, the graphenes go to the outside because it produces twice as much graphene. Hydrogen, hydrogen, graphene, graphene. Hydrogen, hydrogen, graphene, graphene. Okay, once again, all inputs on this side. And then graphene on the inside, hydrogen on the outside. Okay, power. Okay, and we need some in the middle as well. Okay, there's a couple of unlucky sorters which appear to be just outside range. Let's see, if I instead put one there, does that work? Yes, so I can get rid of that one. Oops. What other unlucky ones do we have? We've got one here that I think I should be able to move to there. Yep. Any more flashing? One in there. And I don't see any more flashing. Okay. Right, so fire ice is local, but that's not where we're getting it from. So this is local storage remote demand. As such, I will also give it drones and remote storage for those two. Right, so fire ice, I believe, comes from planet 2. That might be a fire ice. It's kind of difficult to say. There's lots of stuff coming in from that planet. Are you a fire ice? Nope. Ah, probably this line here, given the fact how close together they're coming in. The planet we're actually on has considerably more fire ice than the planet we're getting it from. Probably not the best way to do it. Oh, there we go. That's probably my fire ice. Yep. Okay, so we want to see the fire ice get to the end. Okay, I'm not quite there yet. Oh, okay, we've got a fire ice to the end there, so these are both working. And we've got fire ice to the end... Oh no, because it takes 2 fire... There we go. Okay, so everything is working. So over here then, we should have 3 Well, we should have 3 compressed belts, but then we ran out of fire ice. So, bleh. The other thing I'm looking for is any flickering in these 3 symbols there. If they flicker, that means I've got an inserter, or a sorter rather, set to the wrong filter. Because say if a hydrogen comes in on the belt on the right, for a second this will flicker over to the hydrogen symbol. That's looking good though. Okay, so another big batch of fire ice has come in. Are these going to compress these 3 belts? They should. Okay. Twice as much graphene as hydrogen. That's about what we expected. Not fully compressed. It's close, very close. And then we run out of fire ice again, so... Oh yeah, it'll start dying down again. Okay, but I'm happy enough with that, I think. We're not collecting that much fire ice anyway. Oh, there comes another batch. Right, so that gives us the graphene. What did we need the graphene for? Casimir crystals, these guys. And the hydrogen for that matter. What else can make hydrogen? Oil. Now we do need oil because we need sulfuric acid to make the titanium alloy. So maybe I should do oil next. That will give us a little bit more hydrogen to work with for the Casimir crystals. Do I have oil refineries on me or just oil extractors? I think I've only got oil extractors. Although I should have all of the stuff I need to make refineries. Yes, indeed I do. Okay, I think... Yeah, I have a meridian down here I haven't built anything on yet, so we can do that. Bit more paving? Yeah, why not? Okay, which bit was it we were doing? Here. God mode off. Okay, another 1,000. It's not quite enough to finish Let's at least try to avoid making holes. And 3 more. Apparently I can't do 3 more there. There you go. Okay, so where was that meridian that I haven't touched yet? I'm thinking here. Right, so let's get some power down. Where does the next one go? Something's wrong there. Yeah, okay, I have one there as well. Something is wrong there as well. Huh. Two and a half in. 2.5 in. Yeah, you don't go there, you go there. With towers there and there. There we go. Okay, so you are bringing oil in, which is off planet, so you get vessels as well as drones. And you are putting out refined oil and more hydrogen. Okay. So, if I were to process a belt of oil, which is a weird sentence. There's oil jelly cubes. Where's this one here, isn't it? Okay. So, 2 oil is processed in 4 seconds. So, half an oil per second is processed. So, to process 30 oil per second, I need 60 machines. So probably 4 rows of 15 again. Let's work to that. So 60 refineries. I need 600 steel, 600 stone brick. Let's start with that. Uh, 600 steel. That's not steel. That's not steel. Where's my steel? Okay, 600 stone brick. That'll be enough. I've already got 27. Steel. Where is the steel at? Is it this one? Yeah, 600 of these. That will be enough. I already have 40. Okay, what else do I need? 360 circuits, 360 plasma thingies. Okay, circuits should be in here. 360 of you. In fact, before I take any more, let's just sort that. So I only need about 240 of them. Okay, and the plasma thingies. Are they made in this one? Yes. 360 of these. Okay, that should be enough to make 60 refineries. Right. Now, how big is a refinery? I wonder, I might be able to put them like that. That needs oil in, oil out, hydrogen out, and it's got 3 inputs on the back. I think I can do that, actually. So it's just... Okay, apparently I'm working on this one. But we'll have oil in there. And then refined oil and hydrogen coming back. I think I should just be able to do this. Let's see, if I rotate that around, can I put it directly opposite? So you have oil in, refined oil out, hydrogen out. You have oil in, hydrogen out. You can't get the refined oil out, so I can't have them directly opposite. I could offset them, or I can have one row going like that, one row going like this, which is also a kind of offset. But to have 60 machines I need 4 rows of 15. So I think I will offset them. I also need more belts then. So let's see. So I can offset them, like have one there, one there, one there, one there. That should work. So it would be, let's see, output hydrogen, input oil, output oil. Output hydrogen, input oil, output oil, like that. Then I also need crude oil like over here somewhere. To come down like that. I think I can make that work. Okay, so 4 rows of 15, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to go back into God mode. This is a bigger build. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why are they suddenly lining up? Wait, what? Goddamn planets. You know what? I'm actually going to do it over here. So oil, oil, hydrogen. Because if I do it over here, I'll need to come out further. But because they're actually relatively thin buildings and I can squish them pretty close together, I can get away with just a single line, or 2 lines of 30 rather than 4 lines of 15. And because I'm close to the equator, it kind of makes... it's more symmetrical. Okay. So, production, oil refinery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, stand somewhere in the middle. None of these are set to recipes. Let's try that again. Okay, and then here I just need to be a little bit careful with this to offset it. These might be too close now. They are, yeah, that sort of collide. Ugh. I can come out a bit further. Nothing is easy. Right, so I actually can't have these directly abutted against each other. They need a gap of 1 between them. Which is unfortunate, but oh well. Don't know if you can hear the dogs, but they're excited about something. Okay. So then over here, offset by 1. Not abutted, a gap of 1. Right, okay, sorters. so I've got that set up first. Yeah, I think I'll do one side first. Okay, so hydrogen out, oil in, oil out. Hydrogen out, oil in, oil out. Again, for these ones, it's oil out, oil in, hydrogen out. Now, anyone watching astutely will notice I paused in the middle there. I think I might have made a mistake. One full belt of oil at half per second needs 60 machines. No, we're good. Okay, I couldn't remember if I'd done one full belt or two full belts of oil, but no, this should be one belt of oil. 30 per second with 60 machines. This will give us one full belt of oil and half a belt of hydrogen. Now, can I squeeze power between them? Of course I can't. That would be far too nice. Oh no, I can. Okay, good. Right, so let's power up the edges first. Okay, and see what needs power in the middle when we're done. Okay, I don't see anything yellow flashing, apart from those two at the end, which are now done. Okay, I'm going to give you logistics vessels and drones. Probably take out your logistics vessels. And then I think it's just a case of remote storage, local storage, remote demand. Okay, these guys should be going off to planet 1. That's where all of the organic stuff is coming from. And I can see a massive amount of ships flying off to meet me as well, from all of the oil collectors I've got there. As well as a couple of things, presumably flying off towards Chew. Yep. Good thing you're not watching astutely. I understand this is exactly the kind of stream you just sort of put on and maybe keep half an eye on. Listen in the background while you're doing other things. That's fine. Okay. Right, so oil coming in. Refined oil and hydrogen coming out. Okay, so we want to see, does the crude oil make it to the end of the belt? Let's turn the power overlay off. Actually, because it's black on a nearly black belt, it's almost impossible to see. It's actually slightly easier to see with the power overlay on. Got plenty of oil, it's not starved. Look, it's very easy to see when these machines are actually working thanks to that wonderful light show at the front. Okay, got the last two on either side haven't turned on. Oh, there we go, and oh, this last one on the right hasn't turned on. Which is the very last one to get any oil. And that one's turned off. Oh, okay, so it just about made it to the end. So we should start to see the refined oil being compressed, and it looks like it is. And this will be about half a belt of hydrogen. Fine by me. The soothing rhythmic sounds of doors opening and closing. I was told recently by someone that they like to fall asleep to my videos and or streams. Which I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that, but it's fine. Okay, let's move away from that because it's a little bit on the loud side. Okay, so I think we now have everything we need for the Casimir crystal. We've also got everything we need for the titanium alloy. So the Casimir crystal, hydrogen, graphene, and titanium crystal. So just wondering if I can double up on these towers with anything. I don't think I can. So if I were to do the Casimir, so essentially each of them needs 4 things, and they are 4 different things. So I would need a tower with 8 slots, which I don't have. But that's fine. Let's do titanium crystal first. So titanium, not titanium crystal, titanium alloy. Where is it? There. So titanium, steel, sulfuric. Oh no, we need to actually make the sulfuric acid, don't we? That would be useful. Okay, let's do that then. So that would need stone and water. What else is just the oil used for? Plastic. Okay, so unlike the microcrystalline components, which only go towards processors, I do need to keep some oil aside for plastic. I can't just feed it all directly into sulfuric acid. Okay, I could do sulfuric acid and plastic on the same tower, I think. So sulfuric acid, oil, stone and water. So refined oil, stone and water. That gives us sulfuric acid. Plastic. Oh no, I can't quite. I can get the graphene in. There's graphite in, but then I've got nowhere to actually put the plastic. Alright, let's just do sulfuric acid. Right, so you actually do need drones because stone ore is an off-site thing. It's raw material. And, alright, let's see. So, to make a belt of sulfuric acid, let's see, we make 4 in 6 seconds, so we make 2 in 3 seconds, so we make 2/3 of a sulfuric acid per second. So I need 30 divided by 2/3, so that'd be 30 times 3 divided by 2, 45 machines. And I'm smelling 3 rows of 15 again. So I need 45 chemical facilities. So more steel, stone, glass and circuits. Alright. Steel. Stone. Glass. And circuits. $45 of them. Where is that? Up here. That's approximately central. Okay, so if I do something like input, 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 output, input, 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 output. That's 8 belts. I've got 12 holes to deal with. I think that's alright. In terms of what we actually need for sulfuric acid, if I'm making a belt, I need 1 belt of water. That's fine, I've got 2. I need 1.5 belts of oil. That's fine, I've got 2. I need 2 belts of stone exactly. I've got 2. Actually, will that work? That might not work quite like how I want it. Because say this line here is a stone belt. That is split between 30 machines. Is that right? Yeah, if 1 belt of sulfuric acid is 45 machines, and 1 belt of sulfuric acid requires 2 belts of stone, each stone can support at most 22.5 machines. Okay, I can do it, I just need to be very sneaky about this. That is an input, that's my output. Okay, so here I've got stone coming in there. I've also got stone coming in there. I've got... I guess it doesn't really matter. Or does it? I call that sulfuric... no, not sulfuric acid. I call that oil. Call this one water. That will be a return line of sulfuric acid. This one here is a return line of sulfuric acid. That's oil. That's water. I'm wondering if I have the same problem with the oil. I don't think I do with the oil. Okay, yeah, it's just the stone I have an issue with. That's fine, I think I know how to solve it. So, 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we'll get belts in. So this first one I think was a return belt. Can't see which way that's going. But yes, it is a return belt. And that one comes out. Lack of item. Shall we see how many belts we've managed to build? $300, $600, $900, $1,200, $1,500, $1,800, $2,100, and that's it. Could be nicer. Am I up for other things? Oh yes, I need sorters as well. Can you get me some sorters, please? Buildings, sorters. Yeah, just 1,200 of you. 3, or just 300 of you. Whatever works. Apparently I'm building too much too quickly. Who would have guessed? None of these are configured, are they? Nope. Oh well. Let's do that while we wait for things to arrive. Okay, so you are making sulfuric acid. Okay, I think all of the recipes are set there. Oh, did I miss this one? Yes, I missed that one. Okay. I think I saw the belts arrive. Oh, there's another 300 on the way. I'll take them. Okay, and 300 sorters. It's not going to last forever, but I'll take it. Okay, and clear and reset them. Okay, so we've got belts now. Right, so that comes out to there. Then the oil comes out to there. I'll come back to the stone lines. This one here is oil. That comes out to there. This one here is water. That comes out to there. And then this one's a return line. Wrong. return line is this one. That one's a water line. Okay, for the stone line, as I said, I think this belt here can only support 22.5 machines. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. And I'll bring that belt to about there. This belt actually, I don't even need to do that. What I was going to do was wrap it around the back and come back this way. I don't think I need to do that though. I think I can get away with it if I just make sure that the center line of machines has a stone input on both sides. Let's come back up here. Start with inserters, sorters, whatever they're called in this game. Right, so you need a water input, an oil input, a stone input, and an output. A bit faster research speed. Not that I can keep up with my current research speed at the moment, but that's fine. We'll get there. We will do mega scale science at some point. Okay, this line in the middle, we've got actually I think I might have to move some stuff around. Yeah, I have to swap something. What do I have to swap? I've got no water in the middle. Okay, I don't have to change anything that I've already done. I need to make sure that this is water and that this one is stone, and then I do have to do that trick using the 22.5 number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 19, 22. (15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so this machine here cut there. Get rid of this belt. And then this last line over here, which is stone, that's the one I'm going to bring round the back and up this way. And I'm going to give it another stone input. So that's getting half from each belt, 22.5 from each. Alright, we're good. Okay, let's try this again. So now you've got a stone input, an oil input, a water input, and an output. So input, 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 output. Okay, for this one here, whether we've got the half, so we've still got stone in there. The oil can fit in there, because there's 4 inputs on either side, so that still works. Now it's just getting its stone from the other side. Okay, these ones over here, we've got input, 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 output. Bit of an ominous shadow creeping in from the side there. Reminds me of that scene from the beginning of Independence Day. Alright, power. And coming back on the other side. Oops. And a line in the middle as well. Okay, quick check that nothing is flashing. Oh, I'm missing a... I was missing a recipe somehow. But I don't see any flashing. Okay, so remote storage, local storage for water, because that's an off-site thing. Same thing for stone, local storage, and remote storage for oil. And then local demand for oil, remote demand for stone, remote demand for water. Okay, stone is already coming in. So we should see it meet up on the two belts down here after a while. Oh no, it's not the stone that's coming in, it's the oil. Of course the oil is coming in, it's just right next door. Okay, and then we are waiting for, well, presumably whatever these ships are carrying. Water and stone, yeah, so coming from two different planets but arriving at about the same time. Yeah, they're both about the same distance away. Here they come. First one is stone, and in fact the second one is water, so they're arriving almost exactly at the same time. Things kick into action almost immediately. And okay, our first sulfuric acid. So water should reach the end of the belt before stone, because we're using more stone than water. In theory. Right? Sulfuric acid? Okay, water's at the end of the belt. So now it's just stone. And remember, the end of the belt is actually here, in the middle of the line, because of that funky bend thing. I think I saw that one produce something. Okay, this one has stone, this one does not. What is the stone situation? On its way. And not much more I can do about that. Okay, more stone is coming through. Is stone our limiting factor here? Quite possibly. Remember, we're using stone for other things as well. Is this easier to see with the power overlay? No. Okay, so I'll leave the power overlay off for this. Now this one's a little trickier, because while we are producing 30 per second, it's not all on one belt. We're producing 2 half belts of sulfuric acid. It's a little trickier to see if it's all working, which it isn't because of the lack of stone. But the machines themselves are working. Alright. Starting to get close to time, I think. What do we need the sulfuric acid for? Okay. Let's get these done. Smelting facility. I think? Yeah. So I need another one of these there, and I'll pop the other in over here as well. 1, 2 and a half. Okay, and we're going to get this one on titanium alloy duty. So we need titanium, steel, and the sulfuric acid. So titanium, steel, sulfuric acid, and you're going to output titanium alloy. That is all local stuff, so you don't need the vessels, but you do need the drones. And, okay, it's made in a smelter, was it? Yeah, smelting facility. 4 every 12 seconds, so that's 1 every 3 seconds. So to get a full belt, I need 3 times 30. 90 machines. Oof. Alright. 3 rows of 30, I guess. I also need to bring in at least 2 belts. I think we'll be alright. Alright, so if I do something like this. Okay, that needs to move. Four there, 1, 2, 3. This needs to move. In fact, I want to move everything over to the left by 2. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it's going to be a little messy with the belts, but I think this is going to be the easiest way to do this. Okay, so we set that up to do titanium alloy. Copy, paste, paste. Then what we do is we get mechanical frame level 7 apparently. We can move a little bit faster. Nice. Yes, what we do is we get titanium out of there into that. We get steel out of there into that. We get sulfuric acid out of there into that. We flip the direction of this belt. And we put it in there. Then we get titanium out of there to there. Steel to there. All the way around the back. Sulfuric acid to there. Flip the direction of that belt. All the way around the back and in. Titanium? What's that colliding with? To there. Steel to there. Sulfuric acid to there. Flip the direction of that belt. To there and in. So we're using all 12 ports on the logistics tower there. But I think that's alright. Okay, 3 rows of 30 I said. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 23, out of building range. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Stand roughly in the middle. And do the next line. Thank you, autosave. next line. Now there is a slight problem with this. I cannot fit power in the middle. Okay, I have an idea for that. It'll just take a bit of time. Right, let's get these working. Right, so you go down to there. You come up to there. Astounded I have not yet run out of belts. I do not have enough inserters though. Because we've got 90 of these machines, each of them requiring 4 sorters. I've only got 180. Which is a problem. Okay. I'll come back to that. What I want to do is over here in this one, I want to make some... Oh well, I want to get some graphene and... what is it? Titanium. And make some carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes are made in a chemical facility. One every half second, so I would need some. One every half second. No, half per second. That's right, so 1 every 2 seconds, so I need 2 times 30 is 60 machines. I don't suppose I've got the stuff on me to make another 60. No, I can make another 6. Right. Stone, steel, glass circuits. Circuits. Stone. Glass. Steel. 60 of them. Okay, so once I've got these, I can at least... Oh, hello, Ice Hockey Player. Nice to see you. Sorry, I haven't been checking chat very well. Yes, once I've got some carbon nanotubes, I can handcraft some of the satellite power things, and that will let me power these. That's where I'm heading with this train of thought anyway. Okay, production, chemical plants. So, can I do the 4 rows of 15 again? So, if I have a return line there, what is it they need? Titanium and... not titanium. I can actually move these a bit closer, I think. Yeah, what I can do is have titanium or graphene come out there, titanium come out there, have another return line come in up here. Mirror it over here. I think we're good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14! And then we start crashing into the next one. Wow. That's annoying. I was thinking a few days ago, I remind you a lot of mangled pork. Or Bentham. And yes, for a while I have been a supporter of mangled pork gaming. Admittedly less so since he sort of moved on from Factorio. I still keep an eye on his stuff from time to time. Watched a couple of his videos on Dyson Sphere actually. Now what do I do here? Do I just eat the loss of 4 of them? We don't need that much. Really? It would be nice. If I squeezed it right up, do you think I could maybe fit in another one? So, whoops. So if I move that to there, how far can I move this one? So 1, 2, 3 more spaces. Let's come over here now. Okay, so in order to fit in another one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces. If I move it 3 this way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I'm 2 spaces short, and I am not moving this build 2 spaces that way. That's just not happening. Okay, I'm just going to eat the loss. Okay, so a return belt. And collide with object. Vase. That was weird. Okay, so titanium, graphene, return belt for the middle, graphene, titanium. We're out of belts! Right, let's at least get some of this working. Then I need to head back to Chew and do something to improve the belt situation, and sorter situation for that matter. Okay, so I'll set this to remote storage, remote storage, remote storage, local demand, local demand. And we'll at least get some sorters set up here. So these will be input, input, output, input, input, output, input, no. Input, input, output, input, input, output. That's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, they're all wrong. That should go there. Let's get a few more sorters in. Right. Input, input, output, input, input, output. Okay, can't put an output on you yet. Okay, we should at least have a few. Yeah, there we go. Pinch all of that. Can I make some of these now? Oh, I need blue motors. Blue motors we can do. We have them on this planet. Somewhere. Not there. This one? No, this one. Okay, I also need titanium alloy, which we're making, and high purity silicon, which we are making. Somewhere. Okay, high purity silicon's in here. And titanium alloy is actually near where we are. Ah, we're not making it. That's what I need the damn things for. Well then. Let me do a similar thing here. I just need to get some. So, put that one there, I'll put that one there. That will get some working at least. Okay, and which ones are my input and output lines? Okay, so that's input, input, and I believe that's input, output. So input, output, input, input. So just get the first 3 in each column working if I can. Okay, nothing there is flashing. Right, remote storage, remote storage, remote storage, remote storage. Local demand, local demand, local demand. This should get me some titanium alloy so I can actually power these things properly. Okay, sulfuric acid arrives first because, you know, it's just over there. That looks like no. Is that titanium or steel coming in? Steel, actually. Titanium is still on its way. That looks like the titanium coming in from the left there. Okay, there we go. And we should, after a little while, start seeing the titanium alloy come back. There we go. Right, so if I just take all of that, now how many of these can I build? 6. I'll take it. Let's get another 6. Oh, more blue motors apparently. That's fine. I can get more blue motors. This one? No. Blue motors. Okay, with them, I should actually be able to get wrong button, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Instead power it with big uns. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. Okay, that will power all of that. Well, that was harder than it needed to be. Okay, so we're only making very, very token titanium alloy and carbon nanotubes at the moment, thanks to a lack of belts and sorters. So, if I can find Chew, we're going to head home. And have a look and see what's going on there. But I don't think we're going to do that this stream. Already over my 4-hour mark. So that will be next stream we start looking into that, which will probably be on the Monday. The Sunday stream, of course, being a Satisfactory Sunday. Still working on exactly what I want to do next in Astroneer, so not certain when we'll be returning to that. Chew 2, isn't it? I think I saw Chew 2 down here. Yeah, there, this one. Chew. Right. Wrong side of the base, over here. Yeah, I've got 84 of those things. Okay, right, we're good for belts then. What's your issue? You have no Mark IIs. What's your issue? No red motors. Because all of the red motors are being eaten by the green motors. Okay. Where are the green motors going? Blue motors are backed up. So all of the green motors are going to purple boxes, which will actually back up pretty soon. And after that they are going to logistics drones, which will actually back up pretty soon as well. Okay, so I probably is that? Will these do the same? Yes, except this one is backed up, this one is not. Yeah, so I will probably not make any changes there, because I reckon in somewhere between 10 and 30 minutes of not doing anything, it'll back itself up to a point where all of the red motors are going off towards sorters. Do I have any red motors in this random box here? No. 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 Worth a try. I have a single Mark II sorter that I could put into the system. It's probably not even worth it. Other thing I could do where is belts? Let's grab them from here. Yeah, that's probably part of the reason why I can like increase, you know what, let's just increase that to 5,000. I'll take everything that's there now. I think if I were to put a belt going from there to there and just put a single sorter coming out there, that would fix a lot of my issues. Maybe not. I was hoping this would act more like a splitter, but for whatever reason this one here is definitely getting priority when pulling out of this box. Oh, I know another thing I can do. Thank you, autosave. Where did they go? There. I was hoping that would artificially slow it down to the point where this one would actually work. Apparently not. What about that Mark II sorter? That would do the job. There. Yeah, so if I make this a Mark II sorter output, it won't go quite as fast as the input potentially. So every now and then it will send a red motor around the side to bypass green motors. Not very often. Well, you can see how often there. It's what, 1, 2, maybe 1 every 3 seconds or so. But that should be enough to get some of these working. And once again, before long, the green motors will back up anyway. Alright, but yes, I'm going to leave it there for today. Next time we'll move on with finishing off the titanium alloy and the nanocarbon tube. Carbon nanotube, I should say. And whatever else we need. Maybe we'll get started on actual buildings as well. I don't know. I'm definitely going to do belts and sorters before long. But yes, in the meantime though, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.